Radio Medium is made possible by our sponsors, your hometown lawyers, Kanowski Bresney, Washington Square Realtors who turn houses into homes, Ottawa's WRWO 94.5 FM, Beth Jordan Productions, and many fine individuals contribute their talents to this broadcast. If you'd like to be part of our programming to share your message in exchange for a tax deduction, go to radiomediumlauralee.com. Again, go to radiomediumlauralee.com.
Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with Radio Medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee tuning into your spirit now. Have you ever had a visitation from a departed loved one who shared a very important message? Our listener Jackie shares her personal account of such a visitation. She wrote, "My grandparents recently visited me in a dream, where we were gathered together in a waiting room of a hospital. They revealed my father was anxious about an upcoming medical test. They said that the test would result in more tests. The second test, however, would prove he had a strong heart. I passed this information on to my father right before he went back into the hospital for the second test, which I was not privy about this test until my grandparents' visitation. He had hid this information from the rest of the family. The day he went into the hospital, they kept him much longer than expected. My mother called me frantic. I shared with her the same information that I received from my grandparents, which seemed to calm her nerves. When my father was released, the doctor shared that my father's heart was as strong as a young man's, confirming my message." My takeaway from Jackie's story is that it's hard to trust whether or not these sort of messages are true or not, especially when it concerns a message regarding a loved one. I recommend journaling these visitations in their messages the second you receive them, even if how outlandish they may seem to appear, but just get it down on paper. And then date it and leave space after your journal entry. As in Jackie's case, in time you'll recognize why you received the message. Just be sure to include that observation in your journal right after the original entry to trick your mind into believing that these sort of messages are indeed coming through for you too. If you have a personal spirit story you'd like to share with us and our audience, please go to Radio Medium Laura Lee to submit on our contact page, or feel free to post it to our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook pages. Either way, we'd love to hear from you.